Hey, it's Nintendo Sony for 2011 here. I came MannyTendoWolverine. You guys are my centers on the channel. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Be sure Brady on any other social media platform you guys can think of. Oh yeah, Rumble now too. As you can tell, we'll be talking about this thing. Another one that was a real big fact of my childhood. That's funny because I'm in 2013 or 14, mostly doing like Cartoon Theory channel video stuff. It's 7, 8 years ago, a while back. You hear the old school Magic Schoolbus thing from the 90s because this shit was a very big ass part of my childhood when I was like 6, 7 years old at the time. So like only in first, second grade, I still love watching the crap out of it. I think that old cartoon there is like all the kids from the original '90s version of Magic Schoolbus when I grew up with, obviously. They all ended up being the ones that were the superheroes on Captain Planet later. I remember I did the old video and there's a bunch of other people in the early mid 2010s were doing a lot. Anyways, this is real cool stuff. I'm gonna play this old remix thing of that. I'll leave the links to all the stuff down below. So it says, new Ms.Frizzle design on Twitter is tiniest, fuzziest reactions. Actually, this is more garbage, crap, shitty reaction, in my opinion. Bunch of shit that we use on cancel culture, fuck, still doing the same shit, but whatever. So it says, this comes from Carmen Macbeth from Films Daily. When you were in elementary school, you probably given your legs up and been Miss Frizzle's class. The zany science teacher and star of the Magic Schoolbus series and the PBS show took on a kid's whirlwind adventures on her school to explore wonders of science. Whether we travel to the solar system or inside a microbiome world of a sick classmate, I always learn something new. This brings us to what appears to be some of the good news. Miss Frizzle's is back with her rallying cry and wise words about to live by. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. The Magic School Bus is getting a reboot on Netflix, and Magic School Bus rides again. I thought this happened in 2017, because I remember some of them were from 2017. Or whatever. And what did they actually do? What did they actually do to her? This isn't Miss Frizzle. This is Granola Mom who snubs you at the PTA meeting. This is a Becky and a Blando 4th grade teacher who makes you feel bad for missing a math problem in front of everyone while Twitter's not having it, neither are we. We want the old Miss Frizzle back. Where does she go? To me personally, I think it was funny as shit because in the new rendition of Miss Frizzle, hey, she's still cool as fuck. Badass. I'm not gonna say Netflix is an angel for doing this because got some dark, fucked up shit on that freaking giant ass $1 billion platform. I'm not even getting into because it goes into all the tinfoil theory shit and all that, and a lot of demonology shit I'm not gonna talk about. Actually, the last two I saw from there was like 2 years ago or a year ago with the platform and all that other stuff. You know, they got that little kid section, but a lot of satanic symbolism and that shit too, but whatever. So apparently Becky with the good hair. Hey, hold on. I'll tell you guys in 1 second of the really good hair. Who replaced our beloved Miss Frizzle like her little sister. Fortune, that's true. Frizzle got her decoration, now it's professional Frizzle, traveling the world to explore the science without a class of the 4th grade. I was supposed to play this other music here, I totally forgot. Again. So trap remix version of Magic School, I'm not surprised. From 2 years ago. Okay. Let's continue on. 4th graders in tow. Now she's leaving in the class, capable hands of her little sis. Some Twitter netizens, I think that's how you say them, claim that her niece is due to their to the distance of age distance. Her sis Twitter is confusing us. Still, the Magic School Bus with a blind-looking thing, I didn't want to mix that up. Replacement on Twitter has all that it takes. Here's some of the comments maybe know. You guys can read all the tweets. I'm not going to read all the bullshit, garbage, toxic trash that goes in that fucking system. This is the worst kind of Karen. Some Twitter users notice that Ms. Frizzle is transformed into one of those church moms who doesn't have anything against them, but what comes after but we'll always see something else. No, I'm not surprised. This cancel culture has Pepe Le Pew. We all care. Just give us back Miss Frizzle. Another person. Wish is the worst. Twitter loves a chance to rip and wash. Excuse me, rip on a wish. And this is the Miss Frizzle that we ended up getting that wish. It's a damn shame, right? I'm gonna get to my overall thoughts using in a second. Trust me, not shut. The spring musical is theater. Kids will get this one. Old Miss Frizzle Would go back to the bat with the studio principal to let the kids put on the Rent or Rocky Horror Show. New Ms. Frizzle, not so much. Who knows, an 80s wrestling or Rocky Horror Show? I think that might have been before my time, I don't know. Discount Frizzle, of course, some Astitude. I never heard of that thing. Astudes? Astudos. Twitters. Users are pointing out that Ms. Frizzle's niece sister is not our beloved Ms. Frizzle. It also goes on to say, Twitter isn't quite sure this is really a Magic Schoolbus or not, but Caleb and Sophia sort of Jehovah's Witness for kids. Making Vito Coriello cry. This another meme stuff. The Don sends his condolences on this most trying of days. When Miss Frizzle was replaced with the bland Barbie and a bunch of Arnolds. Miss Frizzle is a cosplayer thinking that Twitter's acting like a bunch of sacred Arnolds who don't want to go on the bus and they wish to stay home for the day. Well, that's unfortunate. And a bunch of other stuff here. Speaking of Arnold, said Miss Frizzle wasn't the only character to get a makeover. Arnold's frizzly red hair and freckles are also magically vanished. Instead of looking like a worry rat, you just have a strap into a giant roller coaster. He looks calm. What did you do to Arnold, Netflix? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Despite blaming on Miss Frizzle, is all this criticism fair? Yeah, I did hear about that. They changed the other dude for Arnold. He wasn't the nerdy little blonde kid that he was when I was in high school. He's like a redhead dude now. I didn't have that much of an issue with it. Yeah, so overall thoughts and opinion down. I'm not pissed off with this new design of Miss Frizzle. And I think the other chick, Kate McKinnon, is plays on. I think the one that was from Saturday Night Live or SNL. I think she's going to be the voice actress for this thing. There's a lot of other shit I can say about her, but I'm not going to. So yeah, there's that. So let's get into this Mega Man news. I'm going to be playing some of that shit in the background. So 20th anniversary for Mega Man. Yeah, overall thoughts and opinions. I'm not pissed off about it. I'm cool with it. The new redesign for Miss Frizzle is okay for me. I like it a lot. I think it's super, super cool as fuck. It's kick-ass. So it says, happy birthday to Mega Man 20th Battle Network. I remember when I was in the 90s or 2000 because this thing was really, really huge. Mega Man Battle NT Warrior. So this is over the day of 20 years of Mega Man fans. This comes from Galamos from Tennessee. Franchise carved out a fresh new genre of its own, which will go to shake the handheld gaming world with its remaining of the Blue Bomber's adventures. And that Mega Man Network Battle first launched on Game Boy Advance in Japan March 20th, 2001. Oh, I didn't know that. That was 2000. All the other previous conventions of the Mega Man franchise battles network took place in an alternative universe where humans are actually using the internet, scientists, and net navvies, where players can control the net Navi Mega Man and his operator LAN. Instead of the platform, Action Battle Network featured a card-based battling system where players can construct their own decks with various special attacks, battles that would take place in a grid battlefield, featuring real-time combat, using their decks to destroy viruses and the enemy net navis. The series will go on to become one of the runaways success in Japan across the globe. 25 more sequels and numerous spin-offs in the process, each subsequently titling their new franchise mechanic, keeping them fresh in the ability to fuse with powers of other net navis, mid-battle, dark ships, and more. Perhaps more interestingly enough, the Battle Network series also followed footsteps of the popular Pokemon franchise by releasing 2 versions of the game Mega Man Battle 3 in a similar fashion. Each version would feature its own unique characters and abilities. This series finally capped off with Mega Man Battle 6 in 2005, although it was technically persistent in the form of Mega Man Star Force follow-up series of the Nintendo DS. Takes place decades into the future. Nevertheless, Battle Network still has loads of fans today who crave the gameplay for the original series, which some even want to go on and create their own indie games with similar mechanics. Oh yeah, in the early mid-2010s, I remember that shit, and I remember doing an older reaction video to this. It was a really, really failed project. I completely forgot what it was called. It was really, really shitty though, man. I remember it. I think it was like Something Boy or something. I don't know. It was like Mechanical Boy 9 or something like that. Mighty Number 9. I think that's what it was. Well, Capcom was already announcing a slew of products promotion to celebrate the Battle Network series' 20th birthday. Many fans are still eager to see the original game make a return in some sort of legacy collection for modern consoles, which the Mega Man, the Mega Man X series, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man ZX series have all received previously. We'll just have to wait and see if Capcom announces anything later this year. What about you? Do you feel any memories of good genre Mega Man series? Feel free to comment in the series down below, of course. But anyways, yeah. Let me change it up a little bit. Overall thoughts is really, really cool. Matter of fact, I looked at some real cool, safe for work artwork of the original classic Mega Man. And then I stumbled a little bit into some R34 shit with all the female chicks in Mega Man. And that changed pretty quick after 5 minutes the other day, before I even did this video. I thought it was pretty funny. So, fortunately, we got to go to a little bit more of a serious topic here, unfortunately. I've been really not wanting to talk about this shit because, it deals with politics and all the BL plus N bullshit that happened last year. In my personal opinion, that's some you already know it is Freemason culture, social engineering, controlled opposition shit to me. I don't believe in none of that shit because some mind control brainwash shit. As this publishers hold platforms accountable for targeting of the Asian American Pacific Islanders of violence, unfortunately. Game companies condemn, you can't see that word, against Asia. A number of companies in the gaming industry have spoken out and condemn a wave of hate crimes toward the Asian American Pacific Islander community in the U.S. The U.S. has seen a concern of that word. And when they say all that shit, man, it's just a fucking silly-ass joke to me. Even though, yeah, there is such thing as racism and shit, but when they do it in a political sense, to me, then it's when they're just using it for their own fucking profit and money. That's what it is. Well, let's move on. In the beginning of the pandemic, which former user President Mr. Trump repeatedly referred to as the Chinese virus, or Kung Flu, that thing. This year has seen a number of violent, unfortunate attacks on Asian people in the U.S. So yesterday, that thing that happened in Georgia, I'm not even going to expose all that into that shit. I already seen a bunch of it on mainstream media and alternative media stuff too. So this AAPI 8. This week's received 3,800 reports of harassment, that word, and civil rights violence against AAPI people in the past year. Also goes on to say the problem of it by not meaning to confine to the U.S., Canada, roughly 1/10 of the population of the fight for pandemic scandemic racism. Received 886 reports during the pandemic. And also 1/4 of the number you'll say before you say, oh, why am I saying a pandemic? Because this shit's all fucking fake ass bullshit illusion. It fucking is to me. It's all trash. It ain't real. I'm thinking, no offense to my subscribers or viewers who are watching us, if you had any close ones that that passed away from the COVID-19, it probably wasn't. It's probably something else that hurt them, my personal opinion. For that thing that happened yesterday, and a few days ago, Bandai Namco and U.S. Bandai Namco addressed the recent incidents on Twitter as a company based in Japan. Recent rise in anti-Asian hate has truly hit home for our employees. We always appreciate the support from our fans, and while we ask for support, hashtag Stop Asian Hate, fight the rise in hated crimes committed against people of Asian descent. In the wake of this unfortunate thing that happened, those are rejected at the racism and for all forms of standby and solidarity with our Asian employees. When they say that word, I know this got to be a fucking scam. Well, Ubisoft San Francisco condemns the horror for the racism and that word, and the attacks of the Asian Americans as violent. And then the PlayStation account said the same thing. Yeah, overall thoughts. There's a few other things that got into it too. The Ubisoft for San Francisco said the same thing. This is the same thing that happened to BL Plus something. All these other multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar companies that the exact same script. Oh, we're appalled at all this hatred towards POCs and our black and our brown people and stuff. And I don't even give a shit about none of that. Even if I am, yeah, I already know I'm a Hispanic Latino person, obviously, but I don't want to just be all fucking labeled as that. That's so bullshit, man. The freaking hypocrisy these motherfuckers like doing, especially when they want to play on the emotions of some people. Whether it was a false you-know-what, bang that happened, or was real or fake. There's one for Phil Spencer. You guys can check that one on your own, new stuff from Xbox. That's all I gotta say for now. Links down below. That's it. It's all bullshit and illusions to me personally. Not saying hate's real as it is. They use it real badly. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Fanboys, fangirls, talkers, and moons. As soon to see you guys a day of a night, wherever universe out there, sitting with you, not streaming, with video, and internet news. That's it. Peace out, my soccer. Later, mine. See you soon.